back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nandre. Thank you for stopping by. And if you are not new here, hey girl, hey, welcome back. Alright you guys, as you can see from the title of this video, we have a lock tutorial today, hence the craziness going on up here. But I washed my hair last night and it is time to get to playing these babies. If you watched my last lock tutorial, you saw that I finally learned how to do barrel twists, so I'm going to try and practice a different style with it. So I grabbed some Perm Rods. I have 3 different sizes that I use. I don't remember the exact ones, but I'm going to show you guys. So like whether you can see it. So I'm going to do like a barrel twist style in the front, but keep it kind of curly cute in the back. Because I want to see if I can do like a Christmassy, not Christmassy, but like a holiday kind of look. So like I said, my hair is already washed. I'm going to be using my favorite gel for doing my retwist. I'm not going to really fully do a retwist, but I do want it to be crisp. For my perm rods, I'm going to be using the BTL Setting Mousse Extreme Hold. And then I also have my spray bottle because my hair is a little dry since it's been almost 24 hours since I washed it. But also because, like I said, I'm just going to be playing around with it. I want to lock in. So we are going to be switching to a voiceover. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.
Alright you guys, so we are going to be starting from the very beginning of my routine. So whenever I wash my locks, I always want to moisturize them a bit and then also add oil to my scalp. I tend to forget to oil my scalp after some hairstyles, so to avoid that, I go ahead right from the beginning. Also, some benefits of dampening the locks before you do a hairstyle is you don't want the locks to be very dry and brittle because that can cause them to break and just other problems that we want to avoid. So we dampen them, we oil the scalp, and then we're making sure to run through our head so that the oil can really penetrate through the scalp. So once all that prep is done, now it's time to get into the hairstyle. So like I said earlier, I'm doing a half barrel twist, half perm rods. So here I'm separating my head with the front section and the back section. Once I have those sections, I tie off the back sections and then I'm working to get my sections for the barrel twist. So for my barrel twist, I like to use 2 different rows, but my rows are kind of uneven and not really centered. So I have to go through them section by section to really make sure I'm getting the 2 rows. And once I get the 2 rows that I know that I want to use for a barrel twist, I'll go ahead and section them off. To zoom y'all in because this is the part that usually takes me the longest, and that's really cleaning up the lines, because like I said, my locks are a bit uneven, so it takes a little bit of focus to make sure that the lines are nice and crisp. But once I get the lines how I want them, I'm going to be using the lock gel to really set the part, if that makes sense. It also just helps when I do the barrel twist for it to look crisper and cleaner. So I'm going in, I'm making sure that the lines are straight, and then following that up with the gel to really make it permanent. So now that we have our sections nice and parted, we're going to go ahead and retwist the locks that are going to be in each barrel twist. And I'm not really doing a full-on retwist, just something quick so that the locks can lay flat as I'm doing the barrel twist. A pro tip as well to help your barrel twist look really neat and professional is the front locks. Try to make sure that they are retwisted upward so that they lay flat like you can see this one, because that's what gives it the really crisp and real professional looking feel, even though you did it yourself. Now, like I said, I do have a barrel twist tutorial already on my channel, so I'm going to kind of speed through it here, but we're basically just making a 2-strand twist with some of the front locks and then going backwards, pulling a lock from the left and then pulling a lock from the right to make the barrel. the barrel is done, I'm going to tie it off in the back with a rubber band. Now you guys are going to see me wrap this rubber band like a million times almost, but it's because I really want the barrel twist to be taut so it can stay flat. But I'm also making sure not to go too far where it's starting to hurt and pull on the locks. So this might be a lot for you, but it didn't feel as tight to me. So do whatever makes you comfortable and gets the look that you want. So I did the rest of the barrels off camera just to save you guys some time, but once those were done, I put them into a ponytail in the back, and then we're gonna start working on the perm rods for the back section. So I'm grabbing 2, sometimes 3 locks, and I'm going to dampen them with the mousse. I just wanna make sure that the lock is kind of saturated enough so that the mousse can actually set and help it actually hold the curl. And then when it comes to the perm rods, I'm really going through them randomly, but if I do grab 3 locks to use, I'm going to be using the bigger, thicker purple one, and I'll be using the kind of peachy blue ones for the either 2 locks or just a single lock because they're kind of tinier, skinnier perm rods. So now I've gone through the entire head with the perm rods, and I also went through the ponytail with the perm rods and some of them were out. And then I let the perm rods sit in my hair for 1 hour. Half of that time it was under the blow dryer. And then I also sprayed it with a spritz that I will be showing you guys to help it stay a little bit longer. But if you do want these curls to be tight, I'll give you 2 tips. The first one is do not do what I'm doing right now to take down the perm rods. This was just a kind of fun play with it, see what the possibilities are kind of look. But if you want the curls to really stay, once you're taking down the perm rod, keep the curls tight and pull the perm rod out instead of just pulling the perm rod down and having the curls fall down. I hope that makes sense. Also, of course, leaving the perm rod in much longer. I would say at least minimum overnight. Those are going to be the 2 main tips for making sure those perm rod curls stay. Now, once all the perm rods are out, it was time for me to play around with the ponytail. So the first thing I did was take a couple locks and wrap it around to make it kind of like a really high ponytail. This was really, really cute, real flirty, real girly. I really like this, but I also wanted to see what else I could do. So I took the 2 locks back out and then decided to make a bun with it. Now this style I really, really like. So this is how the tutorial came out. I hope you guys liked it. You know, go ahead and play around with the styles as you see fit. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.